Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are once again here to make you a ton of coins. So if you're new around here, strap in, drop a like down below, and of course subscribe if you want to win one of 7 copies of EAFC. We've got 7 to give away at 14k, and we are 20 subs away, guys. So it's very close to 7 of you winning what is essentially a very big prize because they've released the new game prices, and guys, they're ridiculous. So make sure to get your entries in, make sure to enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get into it. So if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description, and let's get into it. So of course, in order to make coins, you need to have coins, and where do we start? Now of course, we've got options, obviously going to the store, you've got objectives, you've got SBCs. Where do you go first? So firstly, I would always say squad battles, rivals, foot champs are the easiest way to get tradable coins and have a little bit of fun. Champs, if you do qualifications, even if you fail to get into champs, you will get a nice tradable reward. Rivals, couple games in the week and pick the tradable reward at the end, and you've got a nice, once again, tradable reward. And squad battles, play it in the background, maybe do your homework, do some work, whatever it is that you do at home that you might find a chore, play it in the background so you don't actually have to do it. You'll get some nice tradable packs. Now, if any of that isn't doable, or if you're looking for something more immediate, you can take yourself over to the stadium section of your club, where you will find, if you've been playing the game all year round, a ton of stuff that you simply do not need. If we go to the club section, I've wiped a lot of mine out, but even if you go to the celebrations, I mean, these are like 240 a piece. You've probably got quite a few. If we go down page by page, so I've got what, 3 or 4 pages there where every single one is tradable. So realistically, that's a nice little bit of coinage. Once again, club nicknames, you've got them as well. And once again, a ton of coins available. So you can quick sell some stuff that's probably useless to yourself if you've got that option there. And finally, if none of those are working, take yourself over to SBCs, and you want to do 2 SBCs. So one of the main ones is, of course, the icon SBCs. You want to do the first 2 parts of every one. So for example, if I can find one that I haven't done already, probably difficult because I've kind of rinsed every single one of these where I can. So we've got Zola and we've got Beckham. Both of these I haven't started. So you've got 11 here, 11 here, 11. Oh, they've moved. Of course they have, because it changes when you favorite them. But you've got 11 here and 11 here that you just pop players in. So it's a bronze and silver players. You basically need 44 players. It's essentially like 4,000 coins. It really doesn't cost a lot, and you get 4 tradable packs for it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do 4 of these now, just to show you how easy it is to make coins off of them. First of all, I do want to say I hope this pack is a success. First of all, of course, guys, I do want to say I hope these packs are a success. Otherwise, it will have been a bit long. So we've done the 4 packs. What I have found is that I've actually used up all of my rares and bronzes essentially now. We've got like 5 bronze rares left and 5 silver rares left, or like 6 or 7. Very, very low at the minute, but hopefully I can acquire some through packs. So that first one, bit of an L. We've only made like 1.2 back, which obviously isn't really a good return, but we've made 200 coins, so it's still a win. It's obviously not great in the sense that you haven't made that much. However, we're looking for that kind of 1 special card in 2, 1 in 4 pack where it just makes it a little bit better. So 82s aren't bad, 1k each, so we can whack them up for 1k each. Bear in mind, if you have the players in your club, you know, it's all profit. For me, this is actually all profit. So for this, I've got 2k profit. The first one, 1.2. So we're on 3.2. It just depends if you're buying the players or not. We just have to hope that we get like an 84, an 85. If you get a special card, you're absolutely laughing. What we've got, an 83 there, not bad. Probably 1.2, nothing much more really, especially at the minute when the market is pretty much in the mud. So we're going to do 1 more, and then of course we're going to get into trading, but I'm praying that we just get a good card, because throughout TOTS we got a few special cards, but we haven't seen many since. So 84 around, there you go, lovely. So 3k out of that one. So return for the whole few packs, probably 8 or 9k there, which if you have them in your club is the perfect start to getting the trading sorted, because now you have 10k and you can move on to some methods. So today I'm going to be showing you all the old golds, all the classics, all the methods that are just going to be working throughout the year, and that's part of it. You know, 0 to 200k, it's all of these will be usable consistently. So first of all, gold commons, you have a few over in League 1. If you go over to Marseille, I believe no, not Marseille. If you go over to Lyons and you go to striker, you've got Lacazette, and then you've also got Dembele. This one here throughout the year is, no matter when you try, going to be working, and you're looking at around 700 coins or 800 coins for these boys, as maybe less, maybe more, sorry. Your cheapest on the market right now is 900 coins, which means if you just compare price at the end here, which I'm hoping, yeah, brilliant. Just compare price, 750 or below, you're absolutely laughing. You can really kind of, you know, if you want to pick up an 800 you can, but it's pretty low profit. You're literally making like 60 coins or something like that. But if you pick up a 750 or below, you're looking at 100 coins minimum profit, which is obviously nice. The EA tax is covered there, and every single one is going to sell on, because as you can see, there is nothing on the market. These do go up and down in price, so if you catch one low and then sell it high, you are absolutely laughing. Now, if you take yourself away from the striker section, if you go to, for example, PSG, their kind of lower gold commons, these guys are all at the same kind of price. So 900 as the absolute minimum, and you can literally see none of them are going below. So it's a nice little filter to there through PSG. Now, if you're staying in League One, and we are looking at PSG, for example, if you go over to Portugal, as you can see here, if you're going to want to go gold rare for this one, so pretty simple, gold rare, not silver team of the week, that's not going to work quite as well. So gold rare, these guys, for some reason, they hold a value all year round. So you've got Mendes, and you've also got Renato Sanchez, who at the minute will be a little bit more expensive because he's currently not in packs. Now, of course, staying on PSG, you can also take yourself over to Spain, where you'll find Fabian, Solia, and you'll also get Ramos, and he's probably more likely to come up now during this kind of time period where things are just mud on the market. So there's a good chance that people make the mistake of listing him. Now, staying at PSG, if you go goalkeeper, gold rare, you'll find Navas and Donnarumma filter. Now, unfortunately, Navas moved away, which means the filter's not as good now because he's worth a little bit more, but it's still a good filter to do because you've got two keepers from the same club. Really simple to kind of spam through that. Now, on that same concept, if you go over to Premier League, you go over to Brazil, and you go minimum 10 to 50, what you're going to find is, I mean, you don't have to do any club because that would be actually too much cutting it down. You will find Edison, and you will also find Alisson, two of the best keepers in the Premier League. Both of them pretty much the exact price and pretty much the exact same in terms of filter. No club, just Brazil, minimum 10 to 50, Prem and goalkeeper. So that's a nice little filter. I mean, with the goalkeeper alone on Prem and just gold rare, what you will find is Lloris, Navas, De Gea. You've got quite a few here. Now, unfortunately, if you look at De Gea, he is actually, along with Lloris, kind of dropping just below 10k. So they're at 11, 12 at the minute. You won't really find them for much less. But if they drop a little lower, you might have to put a pause on this filter. Or you can also do the special version of this filter in Prem, which you don't need to do the minimum 10 to 50, but you've got Ramsdale, you've got his inform, you've got Messalia, you've got Dudek, you've got another Messalia card there, you've got Butland. So there's a nice selection on that one as well. Now, a good classic filter that we always have to mention, you know, you guys would have heard this a ton, is if we go over to Inter Milan, Serie A, gold rare, and you just want to go to centre back, easy filter there. We're not going to spend too much time on it. We talked about it a lot throughout the year. Now, in terms of leveling this up and going from where we are now, maybe making a few more coins per card, what you're going to do is, first of all, take yourself over to one of the hero variations. There's a lot, and there's a few different ones that are good. Now, Liga Santander is your first good stop off. So we've got Forlan, Mostovi, Capdevella, and you've also got Morientes. All of these all sitting at a very low price. Now, Mostovi basically being the lowest is the worst that you can get. Now, what you can do, we've also got Mascherano there, I did forget him out. What you can do is a couple variations of this. So first of all, defender, you're only going to get Marquez, Capdevella, and Mascherano. So you've got those three on that one. You can go for Spanish, where you will see yourselves only getting Morientes and Capdevella, as you can see. You've also got the option to go for striker. There you're going to get Forlan and Morientes. So nice little set of variations there. It does make it easy to kind of make a bit of profit on those heroes. Now, if we want to go up in terms of the level of hero, we can go Fantasy Foot Heroes and Premier League. What you will see, as you can see, is you've got Crouch on the very, very low end. Obviously, Ginola really isn't involved. We've got Park Ji-sung, who's now dropped below 100k, along with Ledley King. Now, realistically, Crouch is going to be the cheapest of the bunch, but you can still find Ledley and Park Ji-sung on these filters. Now, their price ranges have massively dropped. Now, further on for this, if you really want to kind of stick with the heroes, which I personally love, I think heroes are some of the best additions to the game. You do have the Trophy Titan heroes. Now, for these ones, there aren't many filters available because a lot of the cards are pretty trash. If you go Premier League, you're going to find yourself Dudek and you will find yourself Cole. You've also got Lundberg and Scholzer. So you've got a nice selection just in the Prem there, but they are pretty much all mid-price. Now, if you do, once again, stick with heroes, we want to go find the World Cup variation, which if I can, right orange, it should stick out. There you go. World Cup heroes. Now, Premier League and midfielder, this one was always pretty lovely. You got Lundberg, you got Cole, you got Kuhl, I believe there is Park as well. You've got Coit, and all of these are absolutely dirt cheap. Now, you're not gonna, I might have to buy that. You're not gonna get Torre on this filter, but as you can see, he's significantly dropped in value. So it might be one where you can potentially have a look at him now, where we definitely couldn't before. Now, if you're new around here and you're thinking this has been a rush video, it has. I woke up from a nap late and wanted to get this video out on time, but I hope you do appreciate me still bringing out the content. So if you're not new around here, please drop a like down below and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy the video, just subscribe on the basis of a potential free game. I mean, I'd subscribe for that, so why wouldn't you?